Previously on the LUCUNASMP, after Moss lost her second life, they went to go and make sure that Patch was okay, and to also have a catch-up with Sky. Moss then headed to Edge's house to deal with the aftermath of Patch's death. At Edge's house, they bumped into Enodox and Sky. The conversation with Edge resulted in them going to prison for a little while. If you're enjoying these videos, consider subscribing, or consider following my Twitch to see my lore streams live and unedited.
I think that must be their house. Okay.
Funny noise.
Mars?
The bling.
Mars. Bling.
Problem stop. Okay. You've stopped.
You good there, Mars? Hello. Ding dong.
I was having audio problems.
That's fun. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Wait, hang on. I need to check that my Twitch is picking you up.
Can I
Yep, cool.
help?
Cat wanted me to give you therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was also told that you probably won't come to the shack, so I should rather go to your house.
Right. Look. Suck.
Pun?
Yeah. No, I don't do therapy.
Yeah, you don't have a choice.
Oh, I actually had things planned for today.
You know,
Right.
and therapy was not one of them.
Right, well,
I was gonna go get dinner and we were gonna have a lovely day together, but cause I don't I'm
dinner?
fine, I don't need therapy. Yeah, dinner.
What is dinner? Like the food?
Who is dinner?
Who is
No.
dinner?
Dinner's my goat. My friend.
Right, okay.
Dinner
okay.
just kind of arrived on the island one day and I took him in. And now we're friends.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to add it to your to-do list, and it kind of needs to go at the top, because I've been told I have to get this done.
No. No.
Yes.
You can stand there all day, and yeah, you can just stand there all day, but I'm not going to your shack.
No, we can do it here. You don't need to come to the shack. Do you have a place to sit for more than one person?
Yeah, not a heathen.
Right, so we can do it here.
Because I don't need therapy.
That's what everyone says, but everyone on this fucking island
what
does.
Cat wants and thinks. I
Just
don't want to do it.
We don't really have a choice.
If I do it, will you leave?
Yes.
Okay, come on.
Thank you. Oh.
Sit down.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Mars. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about stuff. Should we start with your social isolation, how no one ever sees you unless it's an important thing that you don't have much of a choice in going to, Or a court meeting, for example.
What about it?
Well, it's not healthy.
I think it's more healthy than being out there.
I'm not here to be a nuisance. I'm just here because I have to be, and you have to be. Trust me, if I had any bloody choice in this, I wouldn't bloody be here.
Then why are you here?
Because if I
You don't have
don't...
to listen to what Kat says.
Unfortunately, I do when I work for her. I don't want to work for her.
Oh, well, that's a big yeesh.
Yeah, it is a big yeesh, as you say.
However, yeah.
Should we, okay. There's a 3 life system on this island, yeah?
Yeah.
How many of those do you have left?
1.
Do you want to talk about it? By which I mean we're going to talk about it.
Do I have a choice?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so.
Yeah.
Well, go on then.
Well, no, I think you should talk about it, 'cause I don't know much about anyone here besides all of us are just a little fucked up in the head. Yes, including you, don't even try.
And
myself.
is you have the ability to diagnose us all.
I
Of course, I forgot.
I'm not diagnosing you with anything, I'm just saying we're all fucked in the head, aren't we? Look at the way everyone on this goddamn island acts.
I mean, that's one thing you're not wrong about.
Yeah.
I can admit that.
Mm-hmm. So should we talk about the first death then?
I mean, Enodox killed me. There's nothing more to it.
Why did Anadox kill you?
Because I had the compass to their secret base, but I got on. We move on.
We don't just move on Mars.
No, I mean, the island kept moving, so you have to move with it.
You don't have to move with the pace that everyone else is moving.
And you do when things like, imminent danger of safety is...
Yes, but sometimes you need to slow down and breathe. And be like, oh, I am allowed to exist as my own being.
Yeah, I am, and I don't see any problem with what's happened. Like, it's fine. There's no problem with how I was running things. I wasn't running things, but how things were going and how me and the island moved it on. We were just going.
You got killed. Why did you get killed?
It.
Why do you think you deserved it? I don't think anyone deserves to have got killed.
Okay, as you know, I don't think...
You don't think...
I don't think anyone should be killed, but...
Yeah?
Peace and... I mean, that's not really working. I mean, no one cares for it anymore, so... But I had information that Enodox thought that I was going to give to people, and she felt threatened.
Did you have a reputation of giving people information?
No.
Did you imply you were ever going to give out the information?
No, I didn't talk to her about it.
Are you willing to tell me the information?
What information?
Whatever information that got you killed.
I told you I had the compass to...
Right.
I had the compass to their secret base.
Okay.
And she wanted it back. I don't get what the big deal is.
Okay, that was a really stupid reason to have gotten killed. Did you give it back?
I didn't consciously give it back, but
Okay.
she took it.
Okay. So what about the second death then?
What about it?
Well, let's talk about it.
I
I-
would rather. Okay, let's. Again, I had an argument with Kat,
Mm-hmm.
and she killed me. Again,
Yeah.
the island kept moving. There were things I had to deal with,
Mm-hmm.
like Edge.
Yes, I
That
know
had to be dealt
Edge.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah, that had to be dealt with. I can't just stop. Would look pretty hypocritical of me if I tried to put my point across one person and not another.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I did have to
Can't
give them
bend
a
the rules.
psychological assessment, which was a bit odd.
Oh,
It's fine.
not fine.
No, it's okay. Don't worry. They're fine. You avoid grief, don't you?
No.
You just you don't process it, do you? You pretend it doesn't exist.
I move on.
Yeah,
I have
that's
things that need to be worried about.
yes, but
Other things are more.
let's talk about Anadox's death.
No, let's not talk about
No, let's
death.
talk about Anadox's
No,
death.
no. I think this is. I think we've talked enough, and I think this is stupid. And do you know what? I think.
How did that affect you?
Are we not done here? Are we
No,
not done?
we're not. How did that
Yeah,
affect you?
I think we're done. I think we're done.
I don't think we're
We're-
done.
We're done. We're done, aren't we? And there's the door. Don't you want to
We
get up and leave?
are not really. We aren't done, Mars. How did it
Well,
affect you?
It didn't. It didn't.
I mean,
So,
it did.
and that's why we're over.
We aren't over. That's the first death you've properly processed, isn't it? It's the first one that's left you in a vulnerable state.
No.
It's the first time you've allowed people to see you in a vulnerable state, isn't it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Do you want to talk about it? And how it affected you?
Do I have a choice?
Not particularly.
Okay, good to know. I love that my rights are going down the drain.
I say not particularly. You don't have to, but it's preferred that you do. Because it's very clear that it has affected you in some way, Mars.
I guess, I watched it play out, I watched it all
Yep.
happen. Well, that kind of... I think I caused it. Indirectly.
Why do you think that you caused it indirectly, Mars?
Because... I asked... I can't remember what I said, but... Kat said she was gonna protect us or something and keep the island safe so we can get off, and
Yep.
she killed Anadox, I think, once before, and I told her not to, but
Yep.
said she was just doing it for me, to keep me safe from the person who killed me. But I don't need protecting. I'm fine.
Mars,
And she did it again.
You're clearly not
So-
okay, Mars.
I'm fine. Like I said, I'm fine. I know how to take care of myself.
Mars,
So
I'm looking at your house and what you've been saying, and you're not. You're not. And it's clear, especially with Anadox's death, that that has affected you. And that is something we can work on if you want to trust me. Which you
no,
don't have to.
I don't need to work on it.
We don't have to
I've
do
been
these.
working past it myself. I held a whole conversation with Anadox. You know, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine.
Uh-huh.
Fine.
Working
It's
on it means processing the grief.
I did, and now it's over. I had things. I had to get over it so I could keep the peace and try and
It
make this
isn't
place
it
livable.
isn't your job to keep the peace. It's everyone's job to maintain the peace between all of us. People will not get along. That's how life works. But
And
it's not reliant on just you to keep the peace, Mars.
well, now it isn't because no one bloody wants a peace.
I personally want the peace. I don't think there's any point in killing or getting killed or killing anybody else because it just results in broken friendships and a whole lot of pain for everyone involved. And when people don't process it and shove it deep inside, it can just lead to worse things happening.
Not shoved it deep inside. I processed it. Yeah, I talked to dinner. We talked about things. We
Talking to dinner doesn't really justify or even that's not the word I'm looking for. Talking to dinner doesn't mean you've processed it. You need to talk to a real person who can express emotions.
real people don't listen.
Yes, they
Dinner does.
real people listen, Mars.
No,
Yes.
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's not fine. Look,
I'm
we
dealing
don't
with things in my own way, and it's working because I'm feeling better. I woke up today and got out of bed. Is that not good?
that is a good step.
So clearly, I'm doing fine on my own.
I said it's a good step. You do have to talk to people about these things, Mars. The way you process them cannot be by sleeping indefinitely and getting out of bed once every week. It needs to be dealt with by expressing it to someone who has emotions and talking about it and actually facing grief.
No, I. Look, we all deal with things in our own ways.
I know, but the best way to deal with it is by talking to people, Mars. And I'm aware you don't like talking to people, and I'm aware that you think that therapy is pointless, and we don't have to do these sessions. Okay?
Why am I here then? Or why are you here?
I have to do at least one of these with every fucking person.
And have you?
You are like the third person.
Hard, because let me guess, everyone else thinks that therapy's stupid as well.
Some people actually think that it's pretty worthwhile. No, it's just hard getting people to actually shut up and listen for 5 minutes.
Well,
So I
yeah,
appreciate
that's
you
true.
listening. Even if you aren't going to take any of these words into account.
I don't know. I don't know what you want from me.
I just want...
I don't know what I'm not gonna change.
I know.
after this.
People stubborn don't even try to think for themselves or help themselves most of the time. I just want you to be able to live your life happily without coping by spending numerous hours in bed, more than is strictly necessary, and by being able to
Fine, a bit.
form.
I'm more than happy. Actually, I think I am living my life.
If that's how you want to live your life, then you live your life like that. But it's not
I'm quite content living my life like this.
in a mess.
I'm working on it.
That's good. That's a good start. Working on it is always a good start, Mars. And I think if you trust me and
I don't know.
hear me out,
Why?
we can
Why?
work on it together. Because
No,
I
why?
want what's best for everyone, okay? I want people to be happy. It's all I fucking
Do
want.
you want what's best for
Yes.
people, or is that just what you're telling people?
I want what's best for people, Mars. But I also have a job to do, which actually puts my life on the line if I don't do it. Trust me, if I had any actual choice in this, I would not make you do this.
You've seen what? 3 people? Yeah,
Yeah.
3. And am I the 3rd or the 4th?
You would be the 4th.
Okay, so 4. And I'm guessing you keep the information that I've just spewed to you.
Not particularly. Not much. Why?
So why are we all forced into therapy then? If
I don't know, because Kat wants me to fucking brainwash all of you into being her little cult members.
so, how am I meant to believe that you're not giving all the information that I've just told you to Kat?
Because I fucking hate her with every single bone in my body. I watched her kill my
No.
best friend. I'm not gonna like her after that.
You're gonna tell her what I said
No.
after she's you. Fuck! How did I see? Fuck! Lilta, this is not a time. Of course, I mean you're only doing this to get it, so Kat can just grow her.
None of this
her database
information
on everyone
goes
on
to
the island.
Kat.
Who brainwashes? And you've been brainwashed by her. Of
No,
course. I mean, how? Of course, I didn't even. And I just told you everything. John, this is ridiculously stupid. I don't even know why I agreed to therapy. Like
Mars.
This is so stupid. I mean, I'm fine. I don't need help. And this is, you're just doing a stupid cat. And
Clearly not fine, mate. Do you want me to leave? I will leave.
I can't let you tell this information to Kat. I can't.
Mars, can you put this on? No, Mars, please. Mars.
I can't.
Mars, please.
I can't.
Mars.
You're gonna tell Kat everything. And
I'm
Kat's
not
gonna
going to tell
just
Kat
ignore it.
anything. No, Mars, please.